Hello, everybody. This is Jasmine with Ethereal Pathways. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to do a channel collective messages, see what messages need to come out for the collective at this time, what you need to know for your highest and greatest good. I've already cleansed the area, my workspace here with some Palo Santo and some prayers. And I've got a new deck here that I was going to try to use, but I'm going to see also what comes out initially. I'm shuffling here. I'm gonna see what comes out initially with any kind of channeled messages or anything with my paper. Um, okay, so take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't for somebody else, because I may channel through signs of confirmation or messages for you, and there may be some for somebody else. So I do channel for a large, number of people. So again, take what resonates for you, leave what doesn't for somebody else, as I always say. And it doesn't matter when you find this video, however long I post it, if you were pulled to it, there's probably a message in here for you. I don't believe in coincidences. And I always have the intention that these videos and these messages find who they belong to. So if you could like, comment, subscribe, this will assist people in finding these messages. That will assist my channel, and these messages being shown to more people. So please support my channel in doing that if you feel guided to. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'd love to hear it also if any of these messages resonates for you and it helped you in some way. I love to hear that from people. So I'd love to know when they help, because that's the whole reason I do these. Okay, I'm going to take a moment here to meditate quickly and tap into the messages, what you need to know initially before I get started with the decks. Spirit, what signs of confirmation do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know? Any other signs of confirmation or initial messages? I just heard adaptability and sustain, sustain, sustain or sustaining. There's something about the need to remain adaptable and flexible with changes that are coming in, and the ability to be able to sustain the changes, sustain adaptability. Okay. I'll see if I get anything else on this later. There may be additional messages that come out later to clarify this, like in the cards, or maybe I channel something later. We'll see. I am getting peach moonstone. Maybe guided to look into getting that stone to assist you. I'm hearing for emotional blockages and intuition, and um, I just heard clarity. So, maybe that will assist you. Maybe somebody maybe needed to hear that. So maybe guided to get that. Just heard reverb. That is typically a sound engineer like kind of term. Like when you're dealing with recording, especially like music, um, reverb is usually like an echo or something. So I don't know how that's gonna resonate here for this message. I've actually been in a recording studio before and recorded a song, like when I was probably, I don't know, 19, 18, 19, something like that. Um, okay, what else, spirit? What else? Other signs of confirmation, messages, or words that need to come through. I just heard protect your peace. So you may be guided to, or you may already be in the process of protecting your peace right now, like creating boundaries. You might be in hermit mode, recovering from emotional upheaval, maybe loss of a relationship or chaos or conflict. And you're just trying to protect your peace right now and get your peace back. But I feel like that's also a message for some of you if you're not doing that, to do that. I just heard recoil. Mm. There's some interesting words coming out. I heard the word training and mastery. Some of you are learning new skills, and you're trying to master those new skills to better your life or assist others. You're being guided to do the new training on some new skills and then master them. I just heard documentary. Maybe some people are doing a documentary here. They're in one. Again, take it however it resonates, if it does. I just heard remodel. And these can be signs of confirmation for certain people. Maybe you're remodeling a house or something. Got the name Debbie. Debbie or Deborah. Tina. I just heard Valentine. I don't know why I just got Archangel Chamuel with that. I don't know. He is over love. So, and the color pink. And it's typically the angel that's depicted as a little baby with the bow and arrow with the hearts at Valentine's Day, but, we'll see if that comes out one of the confirmation cards later. That could also be anything else, so. Seeing eggs, like somebody cooking fried eggs, specifically fried eggs, like sunny side up or over easy, something like that, where you can see the yolk. Um, Rain may be significant. I don't know how something with rain. I did just hear hermit, so that does confirm um what I was getting, like maybe a hermit mode. Some of you might be in hermit mode right now, like an isolation, healing from something, introspecting. Either you're in requited or unrequited love. Like was this, which is a unrequited. I don't know. I'm hearing grandfather clock. Somebody has a grandfather clock. It's like a passed down heirloom or something in your family. I'm hearing remarkable. I'm getting music very heavy. I don't know why so I'm gonna write music down. Music could be very significant to somebody, or maybe you're a musician. Streaming, just heard barren, and I just heard solitude. So again, that's hermit. Maybe you are in hermit and you're in solitude. Um, special delivery. Maybe somebody's gonna be receiving something unexpected, or they got a special delivery coming. Just got Empress. Something I don't know, there's something here, maybe this relate with some people here. This is feminine energy Empress. Again, it doesn't have to be gender specific, but you could resonate as a female. But I'm getting something with motherhood with the last few messages here. There's something there with that Empress, the fertility and the creativity and something like that. So maybe you resonate as being a mother or want to be a mother. Again, if that's not for you, just leave it for someone else. I just heard X-Files. Okay. Again, it could be a sign of confirmation for somebody. Somebody might really like the X-Files, or they used to watch it a lot. I used to watch that years ago. I just heard Roberts. I just heard selenium. Maybe somebody needs more selenium in their diet. I just heard trademark. I just heard bright future. Pisces, maybe significant. Aries, maybe significant. And this could be, sun, moon, Venus, ascending or rising sign. Leo. I just heard Woodlawn, Tri-State. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to say this word, but mercenary. And then the recoil just came back to me. So I'm not going there. I'm just the messenger here. Yeah. Hard to grade. Is that some kind of microscopic organism? Isn't that an organism that is pretty much like eternal? I think from what I understand, from what I remember, like it never really dies, or it can repair itself or heal itself or something like that. September may be significant. 17, 44, 23, 92, 71, 77, 66. I just heard memory. Getting February. Riley. It's either gonna be Constable or Constantinople. I don't even know how to spell that, but I'll do my best. Hummingbird, sunflower, the sun and the moon and stars, ocean or the sea, the sand, like at the beach. Seeing jet skis, parasailing, seeing a black dog. Looks like a black lab. Molly, heard relax. Relax or rejuvenate. Susan, named Jay or JJ. Casey, heard seismic and rainbow. Red panda. You can look up the spiritual meaning of these things like rainbow, panda, hummingbirds, things like that, sunflowers, swans. And I did hear emotional healing. That moonstone does assist with that. Return, meditate. I'm seeing a deck of cards like playing cards, like spades, hearts, stuff like that. So maybe somebody likes playing poker or playing cards. I just heard formulary. And I'm seeing somebody, I don't know if they're sketching with a pencil and a concept. Maybe they're sketching a concept with pencil. Seeing this black lab again. It's a female dog. I'm gonna say something. If you are a masculine, okay, watching this, you are being guided to heal your feminine side, okay? And then, not all these messages may be for you. I'm just saying that this message I'm getting right now, there's a lot of feminine energy coming in right now because we're being asked to reintegrate and heal our feminine side, whether you're a male or a female gender, okay? Doesn't matter. You're being asked to heal the feminine within you now, the nurturing side, the getting that balance back, learning how to love yourself, learning how to create healthy boundaries, learning how not to overgive, learning how to, nurture yourself and others, like I said. And part of that could be protecting your peace, nurturing your emotions. So, like healing that emotional side of you, where maybe you haven't expressed emotions, you haven't learned how to get in touch with your emotions because you weren't comfortable with that. You weren't raised like that. You were taught to stuff them down and suck them up, not even visit them. So I feel like some people got a lot of pent up emotions that are surfacing because there is cosmic and planetary alignments that are pulling us to heal our feminine side. The divine feminine is really heavy in the collective right now. That it doesn't matter whether you're male or female gender. This is for collective consciousness of humanity. We're being guided to heal the feminine aspects within us that have not been nurtured, that have not been expressed, that have not been seen to, like not even given paid any attention. They've been stuffed down and neglected, okay? And we're being guided to release these emotions, express them, the hidden truths of things like emotional upheavals are going to be coming up. Things are going to be coming to the surface. Truths are going to be coming to the surface. That's what's going to be happening right now. It's probably what's been happening. But you're going to be seeing more of the truths coming to the surface, whether it be emotions, like stuffed down emotions that have been repressed, that haven't been expressed, that haven't been nurtured. You're not nurturing yourself in some way. Okay. It could be body, mind, spirit, or all the above. But you're being guided to reintegrate that side of you and heal that side of you right now. If you're a masculine, if you're male. Okay. So I'm just going to write that down real quick and I'm going to get to these cards and see what comes out. Okay. Let's see what comes out. Shuffled this deck quite a few times, but I'm going to do it again. This is a new deck I just got and cleared the energy out of today. I've been working with it, breaking it in. This is a little bit newer kind of a deck for me, so the collective need to know at this time. Spirit, please and thank you. That flipped right over. Inequality. Look at that. What was I just saying? You're being asked to reintegrate. Okay, there's unequal distribution of energy here. And this could be with others too in your life, because as within, so without. It's reflected in outer relationships in your life. You could have been overgiving or taking too much, and take it however it resonates, okay, for you. But there's inequality here being asked to reintegrate and equal things out, whether inside yourself with your masculine and feminine traits, balance those out. See to your nurturing side, your emotional side, heal that side. And balance out. And I'm getting some father and mother wounds. There's a mother wound here. I'm getting this. Okay. Maybe you weren't nurtured that way. You didn't have a very nurturing mother. Okay. Or your emotional needs were not met in some way. But I'm just getting this very heavy. If you're a masculine watching this, this is a side we're being guided to look at. And again, this could be from feminines too. Okay. This is the side that we're being guided to look at right now and reintegrate, because that's going to reflect our outer relationships with people. That's going to assist us with coming into more equal, reciprocated relationships, more fulfilling relationships. The balance of give and take may be off. Is one side doing more than the other? So there's like a power dynamic, like a power struggle. There's just definitely a Six of Pentacles energy, okay? So we're working on, that's what you're being guided. Maybe you're moving away from and you're, whoa, holy cow. Okay, that just popped right out. Authority. That's Emperor energy. Okay, the divine masculine protects and provides. He embodies wisdom, order, and service to others. Organization, protection, regulation. That's protecting your boundaries right there. But I feel like a lot of you, again, take it however it resonates. This is this is the balancing of this inequality. You may have been in toxic masculine. Again, I was getting father mother wound. So toxic masculine is where you're too much in your masculine. Okay, there's toxic traits there, like domineering, stubbornness, inability to compromise and work with others. You want your way or the highway, that kind of spirit, okay, that kind of energy. And you're being guided to equal out your feminine and your masculine aspects. But I also feel like, for some of you divine feminines, you could be having a member coming in. But I'm just doing it like a general collective for men and women on this right here, what we need to know. What else? It's not okay, and I'm just getting this to share. It's not going to be easy if you're a masculine, but it's worth it. You can do it. It's just going to take, you might even need to get a counselor involved. You might need to get professional help, however you're guided, okay? But that is something that you're guided to do, okay? Something you need to work on is balancing that masculine and that feminine, because you're too much in one or the other. There needs to be equal balance. Misinformation. Clarity is delayed. Beware of assumptions, miscommunications, or misunderstandings. Mental confusion and doubt. Some of you are doubting your abilities to move forward, to have a balanced relationship. I'm getting something here. Okay, so I think there's some illusion there. I wouldn't be surprised if the moon card comes out. But I feel like there's some illusions there. There's something, there needs to be clarity within you. You're getting some kind of some clarity there about what you need to work on specifically. What do they need to work on? Spirit, what do they need to work on? How do they need to get this clarity? How do they need to work towards this, getting this clarity and what to work on? So I'm going to ask for clarity on this before I say something. Please clarify this card. Please clarify that. Trust your inner voice and gut. Oh, I just got goosebumps. Thank you, Spirit. Sign of confirmation. Trust your inner voice and gut feelings. The answers you seek can be found within. You're being asked to go within, do some introspection. Okay. That's the High Priestess. That's that feminine energy. I get it. Oh, I just got goosebumps again. Look within. Okay. Do some journaling, do some introspection. Again, if you need to get a counselor to assist with this, okay, whatever you're guided to do, but you need to get in touch with that feminine side. You have all the answers within. You're being guided to go within. Your success. I feel, oh my goodness, 2 more cards just fell right out. You're going to be getting some clarity. If you go within and seek that clarity within, you're going to get the clarity, but I feel like you're also going to be guided towards some opportunities too for growth. It could lead to financial success, but with this, Spirit, be consistent. Okay, so what I'm getting is there's been a history of flakiness. Okay, like not being consistent with your efforts. Maybe going within, your feminine is out of balance. You're not showing up consistent in relationships or even with yourself. You're not nurturing that feminine side, and that needs to be more consistent for you to come into some form of success and prosperity. But you need to use your intuition. Go within and seek those answers, and you'll be shown. There's some kind of wound there. You need to nurture yourself in some way. I feel like there's going to be opportunities and offers coming in if you stay consistent with working on yourself and balancing this out. Have compassion for yourself. Being called to lead with empathy, emotional awareness, and intuitive knowing. It's that intuition, that High Priestess. You need in touch with that feminine side, the psychic side of you, the sensitive, empathetic, kindness side. I feel like somebody's going to come into, I mean, if you're a masculine, I feel like this is more for a masculine reading. I don't know why, but I'm just kind of leaning that way on this one. But if you're looking for a feminine, there is a feminine going to come in, but you need to work on this, integrating this side of you, healing this emotional side of you, the feminine side. Nurture yourself, create healthier boundaries with people, Look after your health and your body and your mind and your spirit. Start looking within for your answers and tapping into your psychic abilities. Everybody has them. Everybody, whether you believe that or not, everybody's got them. Everybody has intuition. Start building on that. Start learning to trust your intuition, your initial gut feeling about things, okay? Because your very first initial gut feeling about people, places, and things is usually right. That's your intuition. When you get a weird feeling, whether you get, I can't trust this person feeling, that's your intuition. Start learning how to trust that and tap into it. Start meditating more. Start going within, introspecting, journaling. You can get answers from your higher self. If you sit and listen, you will hear it. You can start by practicing automatic writing, whatever comes to you first. The first thing you hear whenever you ask yourself a question. And just write down the first thing that comes to your mind. I don't care how crazy it sounds, just write it down. That's how I learned how to do automatic writing. And I got so many answers about what my path, life purpose is, my path, like how to develop my abilities, things that I needed to do. Like I got answers about so many things that way. I'm shuffling. In case you haven't figured that out. Okay, hold on. Figure these out. There's gonna be an opportunity here for somebody to come in. I'm getting a female to come in that's going to be a very giving, nurturing, loving person that is highly empathic, but you need to balance that side of yourself. If you're a masculine, you're getting this, you need to balance that side of yourself first. You're being asked to go within and build that intuition and learn how to balance your nurturing feminine side. Nurture yourself. Be more compassionate and loving with yourself. Don't be so harsh in your thoughts about yourself or your mistakes. Let go of past mistakes, even, forgive yourself. That's such a self-forgiveness, self-compassion. I feel like somebody had a very harsh father, maybe a mother, but I feel like it was just like a very harsh masculine in their life, their father figure, that just did not nurture them. They were very strict. They were very domineering. And of course, we learn those patterns from our parents. We don't know any different when we're kids. We just pick that up. I was there too. And it's because they were raised the same way. They didn't know how to do that. They didn't know any different. They probably raised the same way. It's those familiar ancestral curses and patterns that we're being asked to break and look at, okay, and change. We're all being asked to change in some way right now to grow, especially if we want to be happier in our lives. I don't know. I was just getting something. I did get an outcome of it. A female coming in. Oh, okay. One fell out. Invitation again came out. Another sign of confirmation. So you're going to get some opportunities here. That's the King of Cups. An invitation offer is being presented, whether in love, creativity, or new opportunities. That's why I was getting new opportunities are going to be coming in for you. Whether they're going to be, and I feel like some of them are going to be financial opportunities. With this Pentacle energy, there's going to be financial success tied to this. When you balance this out, masculine, when you balance this feminine side out for you, I feel like that's when your prosperity is going to really pick up. You're going to start getting more abundance coming in. You're being asked to reintegrate and heal that feminine side of you, the nurturing side. Okay. Well, I've never gotten a masculine reading like this before, but hey, we're going with it. You're going to be getting more opportunities here. What obstacles do they have? What all other obstacles do they have to overcome in obtaining this? What do they need to know? What can assist them right now? I'm getting persistence. I just got persistence. Securities. You're going to be you're being asked to look at your insecurities right now. Could be emotional insecurities. Could be financial. Okay, I'm getting both. Financial and emotional insecurities need to be balanced, need to be looked at, healed, and balanced. Okay? A lack of confidence holds you back. Jealousy and comparison may be draining your energy. Jealous and demanding, just very domineering and controlling, but also a lot of jealousy, insecurities need to be looked at. Okay, that's going to be your obstacles right there. You're going to need to work through those insecurity obstacles. How do they need to go about that? I mean, other than nurturing themselves, is there any other messages there? Split the deck. Okay, I'll split the deck. All right. Look at this. Emperor again. And Triumph. That's the end result. You're going to be triumphant by this. But this Emperor, healing this Emperor, domineering side, some of you, I think, are afraid. I don't know. I feel like you don't even know your own power, but you're afraid of there's a hidden fears here. I'm surprised the moon didn't come out. I feel like there's hidden fears here. Okay. Look, you might be guided to seek the guidance of friends, some trusted friends that are very balanced and have, healthy relationships, things like that. Just a very good trusted friend. Maybe guided to connect with friends to work through maybe get some guidance from them as well. Lean on your friends when needed. Oh my gosh. I just looked down on the other side of the deck and saw this. That's exactly what this insecurity is causing. Melancholy, emotional dissatisfaction may be clouding your ability to receive new blessings. It's 4 cups. Boredom, apathy, contemplation. I wasn't getting that, like being in hermit energy. And then there's restlessness. Jeez, my word, Ace of Pentacles came out again. But there's a misalignment here. You got to work on this insecurity and stuff to get realigned. Okay? Lean on your friends, your network, your support system if needed. You're ignoring your need for rest. You're pushing forward despite exhaustion. My gosh, that's self-love right there. Okay? You got prosperity coming in, but I'm not getting that it's here yet. You got to work on these insecurities and balancing this feminine, this nurture inside of you. I feel like somebody's striving for some goal, and I feel like they're just not nurturing themselves enough. And there's insecurities there. Maybe it's about your finances. Maybe you feel like, you want this female and you're not good enough, or you don't have enough to offer her, and you're trying to work your butt off too much, actually. There's no balance there. You have to balance your feminine and your masculine. You're being asked to look at that in order to have this triumph. You do have a triumph once you learn how to balance this and stabilize this and be consistent with it. That is Emperor energy. I mean, I feel like somebody's maybe, I don't know if you've got a business or you're high up authority figure in your business or where you work. But I feel like this is somebody that's like got their own business and they're trying to grow their business, but they're overworking themselves too much. And they're not seeing to their emotional needs and resting enough. Maybe you're just like in hermit, but you're not resting. You're like restless. You're not sleeping well. You're worried about finances. You're worried about love. There's a lot of insecurities here. You're being asked to go within and heal this feminine side of you, to balance that nurture inside and nurture yourself. Don't overwork yourself. Don't be so stubborn, okay? Look at where you're overworking or, not seeing to your physical needs, your emotional needs, and heal that. And be consistent and try to balance that out, okay? And try not to overwork yourself. I'm just getting that really heavy with this. Ooh, because you're not aligning with what you want, okay? With love and happiness until you do that. Okay. I hope that helps somebody out there. We'll see what else comes out of the confirmation cards. Just heard you are enough. Maybe somebody has just been feeling like they're not enough. They're not good enough for somebody. That's that insecurities. You are enough. You need to believe that because you are. Let's see what else comes out in these confirmation cards. All right, what confirmations do you have for the collective? If this is their message or any other messages out of this deck? Things they could assist them or signs of confirmation. What do they do today? Dragons again. This is coming almost every day. You guys, I shuffled the deck probably 10 times before I started this recording. Embrace courage, supreme transformation, immense inner strength, and primordial power, guardians of hidden wisdom and bringers of good fortune. That's that Ace of Pentacles, okay, coming in. You've got good fortune coming in. If you got to learn how to balance this feminine side, okay, and heal the feminine side and nurture yourself, okay. Learn how to nurture yourself, and that Queen, of Cups can come in and nurture you. But you need to nurture yourself first and balance that and stabilize that and be consistent with it. Again, even if you're not, if you're a female, this could be for you. Blonde hair may be significant. If you need to take a hot Epsom salt bath, bubble bath, oh, that just fell right out. The devil. That's that out of balance energy, the domineering, the, addiction, the temptation, emotional entrapment, unhealthy patterns, and control issues. That's that. Oh my gosh. The Emperor, the out of balance Emperor. That's like Emperor in verse, I feel like. But, holy moly. On that devil energy, releasing it. Okay. You're keeping yourself stuck emotionally by not looking at these patterns within you and working on it. Somebody feels like they haven't met their match. Somebody coming in or in your life currently, maybe you're in separation from them. Again, take it however it resonates, or this could be a future partner feels like they're going to be like they met their match, like a King of Cups, Queen of Cups, and a match, something like that. Okay, trust your intuition. Again, the High Priestess came out. Trust your intuition about people, places, and things and situations. Okay. Did you see that? You just flew out and it fell down. Receiving messages and songs. What did I say? Music. I said music or musicians. I was picking up on that. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Spirit. Somebody wants to start all over again. Again, take it if it resonates for you. Leave it if it doesn't for somebody else. This could be somebody from your past, obviously. But again, if that doesn't resonate for you, then leave that for someone else. Blessings are on their way in divine timing. Could be that Ace of Pentacles. Could be this new relationship or both. You learn to balance this. Unrequited to requited love, just heard. So this could be somebody coming back balanced. If they are, again, use your intuition. Detached, emotional detachment. That's what you're dealing with right here. Somebody that, maybe you have been very emotionally detached and you're being guided to look at that and heal that side of you, to be more empathetic and in tune with your emotions, not be so detached from people, like especially if you're like really like somebody. I mean, there's a healthy detachment, that we can have towards, a new relationship potential, where, you remain detached from the outcome. That's a healthy detachment. But this is what I'm talking about, like unhealthy detachment, where you can't emotionally attach healthily to a relationship. Okay. You may have a lot of surface level friendships that, maybe only a couple people that you can actually emotionally go into a little bit of depths with. Maybe you don't feel comfortable with that. That's that kind of thing. So you're being asked to look at that and whoa, two of them just fell out. Maybe seeing twos, two stone cards, two crystal cards. Black tourmaline, you may be guided to work with black tourmaline for grounding and protection. That's your root chakra. Again, that's that prosperity, that financial stuff. That's your stability. Absorbs negative energy. Unakite jasper helps balance and process emotions and open the heart chakra. So that, again, that's that feminine side. You're asked to heal that heart chakra. You may have some blockages there, unprocessed emotions, maybe grief from, losing a parent or just not getting that emotional needs met when you were a child. Promotes self-love, spiritual vision, new beginnings, and third eye chakra. That's your intuition to assist you with opening up your intuition so you can get guidance from within, clarity from within, from the divine. Okay. That's your higher self and the divine. It's your connection with them, getting you clarity and opening up your spiritual knowledge where you may not be seeing something. Okay. And I'm getting illusions too. I'm so surprised that moon card did not come out. Here, the other side's a confirmation for them at this time, what they need to know. Receive. I just heard learn to receive. I just heard that. That's that feminine, divine feminine side, the Empress side. Learn to receive love. That's something that you need you're being asked to look at and to work on. Learn to receive love. I feel like maybe you were given to the wrong people too. And I don't know. I'm taking it if it resonates, but I think we're all kind of guilty of that at some point in our lives. Somebody hid their true feelings from you, or you may have hid your true feelings from somebody else. Take it if it resonates. If you're a masculine or whatever. 100, the number of 100, powerful new beginnings. So you are definitely starting new beginnings, and that Unakite Jasper assists with new beginnings. Okay. Powerful new beginnings, infinite potential, and divine support. Trust your intuition. Again, you're being guided to go within, to build that intuition, the trust in yourself. okay? And that feminine side, the emotional side. Trust your intuition and set clear intentions. Horse. I've been getting this energy a lot lately. So the horse energy, horses may be significant for some of you. Maybe you own a horse, you love horses, but I feel like this is the energy of the horse. Personal drive, freedom, unbridled power, stamina, courage, and emotional capacity to overcome obstacles. Trust your instincts. That's that intuition again. Trust your instincts. Break through limitations and go forward. Take action. Move forward. Facial hair may be significant. Take it if it resonates. Connect with nature. Go out in nature. You're being asked to connect with nature. Go out in nature. Maybe go for a walk in the woods or walk out in nature, bicycle, whatever you feel guided to, right? But you need to be out in nature. That you're being guided to do that to help ground and just connect with nature. Nature can actually help you heal too, being out in nature. Rhodite is another stone coming out you maybe got into work with. It's like a rescue stone to help heal from emotional betrayal and understand others. Balance heart chakra. Again, heart chakra. It's those emotions, okay? Love and emotions to help heal from deep betrayal and understand others. Balance heart chakra, unconditional self-love and love for others. In order to learn how to receive love, you have to give love to yourself. You have to learn how to do that and balance that. Nurture inside. You need to nurture yourself. Look after your emotional needs, your physical needs. Okay? You're being asked to do that. So selenite, man, there's a lot of stones coming out in this one. Selenite, maybe guided to work with selenite, purifies and cleanses energy in other stones and environments. Mental clarity, crown chakra, spiritual connection. Connection with all things. Okay. Is that it? Where are we gonna pull? Okay. All right, which one? Go the spirit animal oracle. Oh my gosh, I just turned it over. Look at this. I just turned it over. Look at that unicorn. You may resonate with unicorns. Okay. Pink. Pink and blue. Look at that cosmos. Oh my gosh, the moon, the stars. I channel the moon, the stars. That's wow. And that pink. I was talking about pink. Heart chakra. Unicorn, you are sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirit's flight. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Infinite possibilities. There's those new opportunities coming in. If you do this work, balance that, nurture inside. And start getting those repressed emotions out, working through those past traumas, whatever it is, and releasing those emotions and forgiving yourself, forgiving others. That kind of thing. Work on your heart chakra and the emotional side. And was there another one that fell? Yeah, there's another one that fell. Two of them fell out. Again, you may be seeing twos. Let me get this one off the floor. Okay. Ooh, foxes. That red. Stability, root chakra. Could be orange too for creation and sacral chakra. Clever. Maybe you're clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Again, that intuition. You're being guided to listen to your instincts and your intuition. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Keep an open heart. Okay. All right. And the other one that came out was inner knowing. Look at this. Duck or goose. Inner knowing. Again, that intuition. You are owed that a lot of yellow energy. That's like happiness, the sun I'm getting from that. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends. Again, friendship came out. Maybe rely on your friends, okay? Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. Spirit. This ended up being a long message, too. Butterflies may be significant as a sign of synchronicity, you see. Reward and recognition. Congratulations. Your hard work will soon pay off and take you in the direction of your dreams. Acknowledge your efforts and own your power. The emperor power. Look at that. Strength. Release. Maybe you have black hair. or maybe you used to have black hair. Take it however it resonates. Release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. So you're being asked to release things from the past, people, places, things that are causing drama in your life. Learning to forgive. Again, that can be that releasing. Learning to forgive yourself. It starts with yourself, forgiving yourself, okay? Learning to forgive, that sun energy again. The sun is your happiness, okay? You're trying to head towards your happiness here, and you're seeing all these obstacles in the way, these mountains. But learning to forgive will help lead to your happiness. Learning to forgive, friction and hurt are inevitable in life. Learning to forgive is not a weakness, but a strength. When you forgive others, you let go of the burdens in your heart. It's more for you, okay, to help you heal. Freeing your mind and creating the possibility of relationship repair. Anything else, Spirit? Messages, any other messages? Is it Angel? Number Oracle? Spirit, what do they need to know out of this? What numbers do they need? What messages do they need out of this? Completion 999, and I got 100. So this has been coming out a lot lately. The last couple readings, or really the last week or so, 99 and 100 have been coming out. So it says 999 completion. Release what no longer serves you and prepare to embark on a new chapter filled with opportunities again. Opportunities are coming in. You're almost there. You know, be working vigilant on this and start building your intuition and going within for those answers. Is there any other messages, Spirit? And that sounds confirmation. What did I say? Archangel Chamuel. I kept feeling like there was more in here. I said that in the beginning. I was getting pink and Archangel Chamuel. Sign of confirmation. Thank you. Peaceful relationships, heal broken relationships, love, incoming love, you know, heal your own heart, right? So you can accept love and give love to somebody else reciprocally. Sensual passion. So there's a passionate, sensual energy that wants to come in. Again, that this could this could be for masculine or feminine, take it however it resonates. There's a lot of passion that in this coming relationship. Archangel Jophiel, beauty and wisdom, art, creativity, divine truth. So I was getting that somebody was drawing out a sketch, like a concept sketch with a pencil. So that could be that art and creativity. Again, you could be a musician, you love music, take it however it resonates. Anything else steer out of this one? 555 change. Change is coming in. All right. Thank you so much. So I hope this helped give you some kind of clarity and assist you on your journey. Please like, comment, subscribe. Like I said before, it does help this channel to where the messages will go out to more people that need to see them. And let me know if it helped you in some way or if it resonated. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'll leave you all in love and light, and you take care.